Oh. From the StreamYard Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopnerdy. And here's your host, John DeMarco. This is Jeopnerdy. And here's your host, John DeMarco.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy. And I see that we're getting off with some audio issues. Sorry about that.
And hopefully that's resolved. Sorry about that.
I'll say a quick hello to those in the chat. Looks like Mercer was first. Thank you for joining us. Hello also to Gorilla's Random Thoughts, Brad Wolf, and hello also to T. Dowd.
Welcome, T. Dowd.
Is there anybody else I missed? Seems to be everybody so far. Oh, hello, Resolute Germ. Thank you. Yeah, sorry there was some echo at first, but hopefully it's fixed now. If you'd like to join us for the first round, go ahead and click on the link at the top of the chat. I see that Champion has already joined us, but we still have 2 spots available for round 1. I see that Mercer is trying to join, but we may be having some technical difficulties. Welcome, Champion.
Greetings. See, how am I supposed to trust you when every time I play, all of a sudden, ooh, there's technical difficulties? Yeah, that look tells me all that I need, Jeff.
Go easy on me. I had a hard day.
Fine.
Just read Discord. You'll see why.
Well, there's a happy flapjack in there for you.
Well, it looks like Normal might be ready to join us for round 1.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, Mercer and Normal.
I figured out what was wrong. I had the camera going in a separate application, and then it wouldn't let me do both.
Aha. Yeah. It's like that.
And it's picky about which program can use it.
Oh.
Anyway, Normal's trying to look pretty for her appearance on Jeopardy.
Are we in an airport or an airplane or something? Thought I heard an airplane buzz.
No, that's the Orville in the picture right there.
I heard like a dong noise.
Yeah, I heard it too.
That was me. I guess Facebook is trying to let me know that something happened. Sorry, that's me.
Aha.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, that
we
was
know
me.
You're on your private jet. All right, you can tell us. Where are you going?
I'm gonna mute the.
Yeah, the captain's probably about to make an announcement. They're about to land, huh?
I'm sorry to hear that you're dealing with a headache, Brad Wolf. Hope you feel better soon.
Oh, sorry to hear about that, Brad Wolf.
See if I can fix this so I can get her in the shot.
And we still need at least one more player. If you'd like to join in, there's the link at the top of the chat. Test your.
I know it's intimidating.
Trivia knowledge.
Yes, I know no one wants to take on Normal. They know she's really good at this. But if someone would like to step into the ring, we have one more spot.
I see. The cat's more intimidating than the champion. I see.
And it looks like Resolute is also experiencing some pain. Sorry to hear about that, Resolute. Hope you feel better.
Sorry about that.
And we have Gorilla joining us.
We have our third challenger.
Hey, Gorilla.
Hey.
All right. I suppose I could stop stuffing my face for a couple minutes so you guys can have a third player.
Is there an office around here?
Is there what?
I can Geloja, like when I need to?
Welcome,
Multi-Gunman.
Multi-Gunman.
Glad you joined us.
Oh. Somebody's being loud.
What? I'm not.
Somebody's being loud.
Being very quiet.
Hello. Sorry.
I'm stuffing my face right now. That's it.
Yeah, we can hear
I
it.
can hear.
Yeah, could you turn down your mic a little,
Me?
Gorilla?
There, that better?
A little bit.
So now we have our 3 contestants. Would we like to use the buzzers for this round?
I have 67% on my phone. Wait, no, I want to use it in like a browser if we do it. I can use it on a separate. Can I use it on something other than Chrome?
Yeah.
My phone's about dead, so.
Boy, you are loud, Gorilla. You're really loud.
I
To
barely
me,
even heard what
anyway.
he said. What did he say?
So I'm gonna use Chrome for the game, but I'm gonna use Firefox for the buzzer if we go buzzers.
Yeah, see, Dowd, we do know that you have a 187 IQ.
See, Normal's
And
in camera now. Isn't she pretty?
Welcome, Mike. Yep.
Hey
welcome,
there,
Mike Richards.
Mike.
Can Gorilla use the buzzer or no?
Well, my phone's about dead.
So that's a no?
We can take turns if you want.
All right, so that settles it. So no.
Okay, so I guess we're taking turns.
Taking turns?
We can
So
take
for
turns.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the professor has designed a new feature for taking turns this time around
What's that?
and going forward.
Time limit, please.
Yes, there is a time limit now on turn-based games. You have 30 seconds to respond if you're the first player, if you're the one that chooses the category and amount. The second player has 15 seconds. The third player has 10 seconds.
Awesome.
And if you fail, then a giant boxing glove will leave your monitor and punch you in the face.
And you just pass automatically if you don't answer in the allotted time. It's not an automatic deduction.
Got it.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
That's a
I'm
good
ready.
rule.
We wanted to speed up the game a little bit and make it a little bit fairer instead of having 2-3 minutes to try to think of an answer.
Yeah.
Jeopardy is about speed, being
Yeah.
able to answer quickly.
Yeah, I mean, like I remember playing, and I love playing with Mr. President, but sometimes he takes a long time to think of the answer, and that's the only issue I ever had. It's not his fault, but it's just that's the way it always is. And a couple other people, even myself, I'm not picking on any one person, but yeah, you're right. Jeopardy is about speed. It's kind of like, you remember Sale of the Century?
I do not.
Barely.
Delay in the game. Can we go?
All right.
Resolute says the
I'm just
anti-Google rule.
I suppose it should be
And
called that.
Brad Wolf wants to know, did someone hire Mike Tyson for the glove hand? I don't know. Did you hire Mike Tyson, John?
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
Ain't he
I
in a
didn't
wheelchair? Ain't he dying in a wheelchair right now?
That I don't know.
Not to my knowledge.
But I thought I seen an article about him after he got his fourth Fauci ouchie there. He ended up in a wheelchair. He could barely breathe.
Well, we don't know anything about that. But on that note, maybe we should start the game.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. So let's play Jeopnerdy.
All right.
Starfleet Rear Admirals is our first category. Well, by name the episode Barclay. Where is that ship from? Where you'll get a picture and you have to identify the franchise it comes from. On trial,
Episode or
prosecution, and caretaker.
Okay, John, I got one question here. On
Yes.
Starfleet Rear Admirals, are you showing like a picture of the Admiral's butt? We got to guess which Admiral it is?
No, I am not. You're
Are we-
getting a description. You have to identify the admiral.
With the third category, do we have to name the specific episode?
No, you just need to name what franchise, like movie, TV, etc., that this particular ship comes from. They were not. It is not necessarily Star Trek based.
Wait, what? Not Star Trek based?
No, not necessarily.
Gotcha. That's not good.
Okay, champion. You being first in the room, you get to choose first for category and amount.
All right. So we'll go with caretaker for 500.
Neelix attempts to trade water to Jabin, the Maj of this group, in exchange for Kess's freedom.
Where are the kids on Ogla?
That is correct.
Awesome.
And we start the game with a bang.
Pow.
Mercer,
I'll
it's
take
your
one
choice.
from for 500. What is the black hole, the Disney film from, say, 1979 or 80 or so?
That is correct.
Oh my
That's the
god.
gun.
That's a great ship.
I love that
And
movie.
Brad Wolf is right. It is a strong start. Gorilla, it's your
I'll
turn.
take. Where's that ship from for 200?
200.
Kapla, bird of prey.
Kapla
Kapla
bird.
bird. Remember, you got 30 seconds. Clock is ticking.
Gosh. Probably gonna kick myself for this one. I'm gonna pass.
Pass.
And Mercer.
Pass.
Wow, everybody passes.
There was some Star Wars. So I didn't realize
I
that
was
was be
thinking
that
Star
hard.
Wars, but I didn't know.
Well, I didn't recognize the. Was it covered in something or what?
It looks like a non-calamari ship.
It was a Mon Calamari ship.
Indeed.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Champion.
Let's go with caretaker for 400.
Caretaker for 4.
After realizing that Kim and Torres are missing, Janeway instructs the crew to break out these pieces of equipment for their return to the array.
Where are the compression rifles?
That's correct.
Good job.
Awesome.
Champion's out to a big lead. Mercer, you can catch up and take the lead potentially.
Name that spaceship for 400. What is like the MCU, particularly Guardians of the Galaxy?
You got it.
Yay.
All right. And Gorilla, it's your turn. You can get on the board here.
Let's go with where is that ship from for 100? I'm gonna take a wild guess. Ain't that from Babylon 5?
That is incorrect.
Oh shit.
Champion.
What is Battlestar Galactica?
That's the one.
I had one letter right, or a couple letters right.
And Champion, it is your turn.
All right, let's go. Try to keep scoring points, or do I go for a block with one of the big ones?
Still got
All
the
right,
daily
we'll
double
try.
out there too.
Oh man.
Keep thinking this is a tic-tac-toe board. I'm supposed to block somebody.
I'm guessing Mercer's going to complete the ship one, so I'm going to go with Caretaker for 300.
This Cardassian officer, who also appeared in TNG and DS9, pursues Chakotay's ship into the Badlands.
Who's Gul Madrid?
I'm afraid not.
Damn it.
Mercer.
Who is Gullivac?
Yeah,
That's correct.
God dang it.
Damn it.
And Mercer takes the lead, and it's Mercer's turn.
I'll take name the ship for 300, or ship from whatever.
Dang it.
I'm
All
just gonna
right.
go 300 because I.
Bet it all, Mercer. Bet it all.
No,
Only 300.
Yeah.
Okay.
1,000.
What is Sequest?
That's correct.
Damn it, one I would have known.
Damn it. I was going to do that one too, just to try and block Mercer.
Gorilla. Need
Let's go with
to do some catching up here.
Caretaker for 100.
Captain Janeway visits a penal settlement in New Zealand to recruit this former Maquis.
Who is Tom Paris?
That's correct.
And you're in positive territory, Gorilla. But it's Champion's turn.
All right, we need to go big. So we're going to go with Barkley episodes for 500.
Barclay informs the EMH of Dr. Zimmerman's deteriorating medical condition, prompting the doctor to make a 30,000 light-year house call.
What is... Oh, no. Pass. I can't remember.
Mercer.
Pass.
Gorilla.
I think it was like
What
an
is
obvious one,
Lifeline?
too.
That is
Could
correct.
you repeat that?
I said, what is Lifeline?
Yep.
That's it.
All right. Gorilla's got some points now. But it's Mercer's turn. And you're in the lead.
Could have been
I'll
1,000, though.
take on trial for 400.
On trial for 4.
The episode is Rules of Engagement. So we want to know is who is the prosecutor in that episode.
Who is the prosecutor?
Yes.
Who is Chewbacca?
Well, it's slightly off, but I think it's close enough. Would you agree, Professor?
I would agree.
Thank you. I know it's Ron Canada played him. Does that help my case?
Well, that is true, so sure.
Thanks. Awesome.
All right, Gorilla. It's your turn.
Caretaker for 200.
Harry Kim gets into some hot water when he mentions that he was warned about these at the Academy.
Who are the Ferengi?
That's right.
Boo.
All right, Champion. You're halfway to Mercer's score. You can still catch
Admiral
up, though.
for 500.
This admiral, who appeared in past prologue and Whispers, was played by Susan Day, the now widow of Leonard Nimoy.
I don't know.
Are you passing? All right. Mercer.
Pass.
Gorilla.
I'm a pass.
Yeah, automatic pass there.
It'd be Admiral Rollman. I know she's a very memorable character.
Very.
I remember now that you mention it.
Okay, Mercer. You can lengthen your lead there.
I'll take on the prosecution for 5. Do I have to name the prosecutor?
Yes.
Yes.
500.
The Magics of Megas 2.
Pass.
Pass.
Gorilla.
I'm guessing pass here because I'm.
Okay. And Champion.
Pass.
We don't watch, count, or think about the animated, stupid Filmation awesome series.
Well, you're right about the awesome part.
I'm still working my way through
yeah.
it.
I'd agree with the awesome part.
No, I like the show. I appreciate it. I just don't know anything about it.
Well, come to our reviews on Mondays there, Mercer, on Pop Culture's channel.
All right. Did you read out the answer, John?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
respond?
Asmodeus.
There we go. Gorilla, it is your pick.
Starfleet Admirals for 100.
Although holding the rank of Rear Admiral, he assumed command of the Enterprise on her first mission after a major refit.
Who is Kirk?
That's right.
No, it's James R. Kirk. You got it wrong. James R. Kirk. I can show you canonical proof.
When did they change that? Because that was the movie there, and I thought they changed that before the movie.
They did.
I'm just being an ass.
So, but John put R in there. That's
Pretty
why
sure
I
it
was
said-
asking.
Pretty sure it said T.
Oh, maybe I looked at it wrong.
Let's go again.
I'm too sober for this. Oh,
It
you
says
did
T.
too. Okay, Mercer threw me off then.
Okay. It is Champion's turn, actually.
Because this answer should be who is Riker, we're going to go on trial for prosecution for 100.
For 100.
Yeah. This should be the easiest one.
Star Trek 6.
Damn you! General Chang. Who
That's
is
right.
General Chang?
Frey. Yep, there you go.
Don't wait for the translation. Answer
So
me
fine.
now.
Almost the easiest one.
Bird would never let you hear the end of it if you got that wrong.
I'll go for prosecution for 300.
Yeah.
Prosecution for 3.
Court martial.
Pass.
All right, Gorilla.
That was what was her name? Shit, that was
Pass.
Champion passes.
That was Ariel Shaw.
okay.
Gorilla,
By the way,
it is
if
your
anyone
pick.
Sorry, so
Go ahead.
if anybody wants to join us for round 2, go ahead and click on that link at the top of the chat.
Let's go with Rear Admirals for 200.
A retired Rear Admiral, she oversaw an investigation of possible sabotage on the Enterprise with increasingly draconian methods.
Who is Seti?
You got it.
Yes. Good job, my friend. That was a great episode.
Indeed.
Champion, it's your
Barkley
turn.
for 400.
She was the superintendent of Starfleet Academy who presided over the hearing regarding the death of Cadet Joshua Albert.
Wait, what?
Oh, you asked for Barkley?
That's okay. We'll do this one.
I am sorry. I thought you said
I guess.
Starfleet.
I'm going to have to say Admiral, the old lady. Damn it, what was her name? I can't remember. Pass.
Admiral. Hold on, Admiral.
Mercer.
Just
Yeah, I'm
proof of
thinking
conspiracy.
Admiral, I know it's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm going to have to pass. I love this episode.
We'll have to clip this. Send it to Thomas.
Gorilla. Where is
I love
Thomas,
this
by the
episode.
way?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen him all day. They're kind of weird.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill my friend.
Yep.
Brand.
Yeah, dude, it was on the tip of my tongue because I absolutely love that episode.
I am inclined to give Champion another turn and give him the Barkley 400.
That's fine. Hey, we're all friends here. As long as you.
That
can
was
do
my
your
mistake.
That's
That's
cool.
fine.
So if that's okay with you, John.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
All right, champion, you got another crack at Barkley 400.
All right.
Overcoming his transporter psychosis, Barkley helps rescue the crew of the Yosemite.
God. What is God dang it. How much time's left?
Not much.
I don't know. I can't remember.
It's an easy one, champion.
Okay, Mercer.
What is Realm of Fear?
Damn it, Mercer.
You want
Yeah.
the episode title, right?
Titles aren't my
That's
thing. I should have went with the other one.
All right, Mercer, it is still your turn here.
I'll take Barkley for 300.
Barkley foils an attempt by Ferengi to steal Seven's nanoprobes using a holographic version of himself.
Pass.
Gorilla.
I know this one.
Oh shit, that was
Come on, buzzer. Come on. Come on. What is Inside Man?
Champion.
What'd you say?
What is Inside Man?
That's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Gorilla. It's your pick.
let's go with Barkley for 100.
Barkley for 100.
After struggling with his hollow addiction, Barkley plays a key role in saving the Enterprise from Invidium contamination.
Oh, that was that's
I know this one too.
um
Come on, buzzer.
what is Hollow
Come on,
Pursuits?
Damn it.
Yep.
All right, champion. It's your turn.
All right. We should be smart, but we're not going to. We're going to go with Admirals for 300.
He was a rear admiral for Starfleet Intelligence who had previously been commanding officer of the USS Pegasus.
That was Admiral Preston.
Ooh. You think it's close enough, Professor?
Pressman.
Mm,
Pressman.
There you go. There you
There it
go.
is.
We'll give it to you.
Hey, I was gonna say Pressman, but since I got Cheap Hawk and you know, it's fine, it's fair, you know. I'll do
right.
That was my
Barkley.
thick Asian accent.
I'll do
I'm sorry.
prosecution for 200.
Measure of a Man.
Who is Riker?
See, that should have
That's
been 100.
That's correct.
I knew it. That's why I chose it.
Damn it.
And Gorilla, you get the final clue.
Okay.
After an encounter with an alien probe, Barkley's intelligence level rapidly increases, and he creates a neural interface with the Enterprise's computer.
What is the nth degree?
That's correct.
Love that episode.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's just a solid episode. I really like that one, and I really you think that Geordi would know some of that high math that they're doing because he's an engineer?
You would think.
Yeah,
That
right?
was way past his expertise, I thought.
Yeah, but he's an engineer, and he should know some of it, especially working in warp theory engineering.
It's too bad we didn't have Final Jeopardy tonight because this would have been a good game to have one.
That's true.
I
Good
would've
scores
put
for
it all.
everyone.
And by the way, we are introducing Final Jeopardy next week.
Nice.
Didn't you say that like 3 months ago?
Well, it's
Gorilla,
working now. It is working.
Go easy on them, Gorilla. They're just doing it as they go. What happened to the? Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
Yeah, the professor's been doing a lot of work on that.
It was mind-bending work.
It really looks like we're on
But I got
Jeopardy
it.
because if you look at the background of Professor Brainy Specs, you can see us in the studio. See the little people in the back?
Let me
thank
turn
you,
off my
everyone.
webcam.
It's very nice on the background work as well from the professor.
It's beautiful.
There you go.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
really
And I changed the name on the board to Jeopnerdy and the reflection. Look at the reflection.
It's excellent attention to detail.
very cool. I like that.
I'm all about attention or
It looks like the Orville
to
behind
detail.
the people. It looks like the Orville, like the right over here on the right. That's like the engine of the Orville, and then toward the front, that's like the main hull.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I just everywhere I look.
I see there's a giant picture of Professor and his name Giant in the other corner, but no beard. Strange.
Yes, how odd, isn't it? Well, thank you everyone for joining us for round one. We have 2 further contestants in backstage for round 2. I wonder if Mercer, as the champion, would you like to return for the second round?
If you really need someone, I can stay. It's up to you guys. If you get 3 new whatever they're called, contenders, I will bow out and maybe play the third round. But if you need a contender, I'll stay here. I'm just gonna get another beer. That's okay.
Sounds good to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you, champion, for joining us.
You can always boot me out, or me and Normal. You can boot Normal out.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a beer.
All right.
Okay, we do have 2 backstage. We're going to bring them up now. Thank you, Gorilla.
Yep. Oh, I'll see you guys.
Thank you, Gorilla.
Screen open.
Let's stick around. We might need you back for round 3 if you're interested.
Well, then you just want to put me in the backstage then? Then I'll do some cleaning while I'm listening.
That should be fine.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
And Cinnabon says he was robbed.
Sure you are, Cinnabon.
Thank you, Brad Wolf. I appreciate that. And Brad Wolf wants to know, what is Final Jeopardy? Well, it's the final game of the TV show, or the final round, rather. And the contestants that have a score greater than 0 get to play, and they can bet as much as they want, and they all answer the same question or clue.
Why do they have to have a score greater than 0?
So that they have something to bet.
What about the rest of us?
They're not included.
If you have a score less than 0, you don't qualify for Final Jeopardy.
This
Exactly.
doesn't sound fair to me.
Hello, Mr. President.
How you doing?
Well, Bird, there's an easy solution to that. Don't have a score less than 0. Or 0. If you have 0, you can't play either.
Although I love more seasons of Orville to come out because it's my favorite show, if they ended the show as 3 seasons, it's a great tribute to what I love about Star Trek. So I'd be fine either way. I'd obviously want more shows, but I think as a 3-season package with the sense of, I like it the way it is.
The only problem is the seasons are short.
Yeah. And we didn't get Anaya out. They got to get. That's the one thread that they left open is they didn't get Anaya out.
That's true.
Hi, Professor. Hi, Mercer. Hi, Bill.
Hello, Mr.
Welcome,
President.
Mr. President. Welcome, Mr. President.
And we didn't see the Choctaw again, which I wanted to see.
Who is the Choctaw?
The Choctaw are the race that the Krill went to war with because they just considered their territory to be their own. But the Choctaw have much bigger ships. They look like Remans, but they have these cool-looking guns.
Okay.
They're from one episode. They were in one episode, but they were literally my favorite race.
Okay, cool. I'll have
You
to check
remember
it
them,
out to rewatch.
So how do we want to do round 2? Do we want to take turns?
Yeah, usually we take turns with this lineup. It's cool. Take turns is probably easier for everybody because you don't have to have the buzzer set up. But I'm cool either way. Sorry, I'm just going to speak for myself.
If no one minds, I really appreciate the tune mode.
Okay.
That's fine.
When we do play Final Jeopardy, we will need to use the buzzers for that round at least.
Okay.
I thought in Final Jeopardy they didn't even use the buzzers on the show.
Well, the issue is you need to write your response, or in this case, we're going to do typing. The buzzer system that we're using currently allows you to respond in the buzzer system with an answer. You can type an answer out. And it's going to play just like the regular Final Jeopardy round. Each one will go one at a time. With the player with the least score will go first, and will reveal their response and then the amount that they bet, and we'll add or subtract that amount to their score, and then the next player until all the players have answered.
So we'll use the buzzer program to write, but we don't actually need to hit the buzzer.
That's correct.
Yeah, so that'll be easy. That'll be easy.
Of course, in case anybody didn't hear, we now have a time limit for answering the questions during the taking turns format.
Okay.
And
it's
you get
30 seconds
for each second that is left on the timer.
That is incorrect. And you get minus 3,000 for saying that.
I didn't hear him properly anyway. Sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't hear you properly.
No, I said you get 200 points for each second that is left on your timer when you answer.
Okay.
That's another 3,000 off, Mercer. You should have kept your mouth shut.
No. I take responsibility.
Marvel, you're getting me into so much trouble tonight, Cat.
I
Marvel's not
take
impressed.
responsibility for that because I said that I didn't hear him, so that's why I repeated it.
Minus 6,000.
Ouch.
I will put you back to 0.
We're ready to begin.
Yes.
Yep, go ahead.
Mercer?
Excellent.
I'm ready.
All right, let's play Jeopnerdy.
Cool.
We'll start off with Starfleet Vice Admirals. Name the episode Shran. Where is that ship from?
So you mean there's a whole category of a non-canon show?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
On trial, the defense.
Sorry, John, I couldn't resist.
It's fine. And speaking of, Broken Bow.
Oh,
Nice.
two categories.
Just for you, Mr. President.
We planned it this way, Mr. President.
All right. I'll take Shran
All right.
for 500.
Shran for 5. All right. Since you don't have any score, you can bet up to 500.
I'll bet 400.
400.
During a battle with the Vulcan fleet, the Kumari takes a hit for Enterprise, prompting Shran to declare that Archer now owes him 2 favors.
Are we supposed to name the episode?
Yes.
That's
okay.
the category.
It would be, that would be what is Countdown?
Unfortunately, no. That'd be Kershara.
Damn.
Okay. Not a good start for Mercer. Maybe Bird can do better.
Where is that ship from for 500?
Do you guys mind if I eat on camera? Actually, I'll turn my camera off. I'm quite a busy.
Name the series, Bird,
No one wants to see that.
or the franchise.
Pass.
Okay. Mr. President.
I'm gonna have to pass. Sorry.
All right. Mercer.
What is the abyss?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Beginning strong now.
Sorry about that.
Some Earth final conflict.
It looks like the abyss, man. It looks like the underwater things in the abyss.
No, welcome to Tokyo Trekker. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome,
Doesn't it,
Tokyo.
though? Tell me that doesn't look like they ripped that right off from the abyss.
So just to clarify, the reason that chip from can be from any show or movie. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
looking for the
it could be any-
franchise name
Oh,
Sorry.
I see.
I'm telling you, they ripped that off from the
or
you know
or
the
movie.
abyss that James Cameron did.
Cool.
I don't know. All right, Mr. President, it is your turn.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Bird's turn. My apologies.
Yeah, so we should do it again.
Admirals for 300, please.
Admirals for 3.
In light of the Dominion threat, he plotted a military takeover of Earth with like-minded officers.
It was Vice Admiral Latham.
That's correct.
I'm glad.
We're getting some
oh.
audio feedback from someone.
Is that me? Because I'm using a slightly different setup.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Okay. I hope it's not me.
Okay, Mercer, you're in the negative territory here, but you can climb out.
What is that chip from? No, but Broken Bow for 500.
She explains to Archer that the members of the Cabal are soldiers fighting a temporal Cold War.
Who is? Pass.
All right, Bird of Prey 5.
Who is Saren?
That's correct.
Good job, Bird of Prey 5. Hello, world. It's Bird of Prey 5. Come on.
I watched Caretaker 2 days ago and Broken Bow 4 days ago.
So Bird of
Nice.
Prey should be kicked out of the game because he's got an advantage over us.
You just had to
problem-
watch Broken Bow, you know?
The problem, well, I know, but watching Caretaker category first round really got me. Anyway,
I've been watching so
Bird of
much
Prey 5.
Orville, I forgot what Star Trek is.
where is that ship from for 400? What?
Whose turn is it, sorry?
It's Birds.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
damn it. What is that, Lost in Space?
That's it.
Ah, good job, Bird.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. President, you can take the lead now.
Vice Admirals for 200, please.
He ordered Captain Picard to turn command of the Enterprise over to Captain Jellicoe, and later criticized Picard for declining to send Hugh back to the Collective with an invasive program.
It was Vice Admiral Nechayev or Nechayev.
That's right.
Good job.
Thanks, Mercer.
Nice job. Mercer,
Get higher in the
You're
negative
up.
number. All right, so I'm going to go Broken Bow for 400.
During their efforts to find Klang, the crew of Enterprise visits the trade complex on this planet.
What is Rigel?
Need to be a little bit more specific.
Rigel 7.
Unfortunately, that's not the correct Rigel. There's a lot of them.
I'm so glad I'm losing this round. I'm so happy.
Bird of Prey 5.
What is Rigel 10?
That's the correct Rigel.
Oh, dear.
I can't believe you wouldn't take Rigel. No, well, they're so mean to me.
I mean, that does seem a bit mean.
Hey,
But
but you guys don't have a cute cat like I do.
That is true.
Birdo Prey 5, you get the lead,
No to
and
those,
you can extend
those
it.
eyes. What's that ship from for 300? Stargate, SG-1.
Can you phrase it in the form of a
What
question?
what is Stargate SG-1?
That's
There
correct.
you go.
Thank you.
That thing looks huge.
They are big.
I've seen bigger.
Look at the size of that, Doctor. All right, Mr. President, your turn.
How many points do I need to get the lead?
You need 1,301 points to take the lead.
Okay, I'm gonna need to get some big questions. Let's see. Starfleet Admirals for 500. I'll risk it.
Having believed her grandson to be dead, this admiral was excited to learn that the Enterprise had rescued him from a Talarian vessel.
Oh. I thought I was biting off more than I could chew. I know the episode, but I can't think of her name. Pass. Sorry.
All right, Mercer,
Pass.
Bird,
Pass.
That was Kanat Rasa.
Well,
Even if I
I'm glad
knew
was
that,
the only one
I
who
would
could
never
play.
be able to pronounce it.
Well, as long as you knew the last name, that's usually good enough.
That's true.
Mercer, you're still in the negative territory, but you can do something about it.
I'll take Shran for 400, please.
Strand for 4.
Shran loses most of an antenna during his ritual combat against Archer in the Ushan.
What is United?
That's correct.
Yay! I finally guessed right.
You're very good for a non-canon
Catch up
show.
on Star Trek. I've been watching so much Orville that like Star Trek is like, really? What part of my brain does Star Trek live in?
I've been watching quite a bit of Orville myself.
It's so fun. It's so much fun to watch. And I watched that new Ring
It is.
Power show, and I was so drunk I had no idea what was going on.
I can't say that.
All
All right, Bird.
I have to say something, and I don't want to delay the game, but we were going to watch Samaritan, which is the new Stallone superhero movie, right? And I said I was supposed to say this is the Rocky of superhero movies, but instead, because I was drunk, I said this is the Rocky of Stallone movies. And the more you think about that, the funnier it is. This is the Rocky of Stallone movies. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
Back to the game.
No problem.
Let's do Broken Bow for 300.
Mayweather explains to Tucker about this location, which is usually located halfway between the grav generator and the bow plate.
What's the term?
Is that your response?
Pass.
All right. Mr. President.
Pass on account of a non-canon show.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to deduct some points for that, Mr. President. Mercer.
I don't know what you're looking for with the answer, but I know that that's the one place where they can go upside down and hang out upside down. Is that what
Yes,
you're looking
No.
for?
He had a special name for it.
Oh, the sweet spot.
Fortunately, something that
He was-
came in after the buzzer.
Yeah.
I thought the answer was that you could go upside down. Whatever. I'm already losing anyway, but it's the sweet spot.
It is a
I
sweet
don't know
spot.
what you were looking for with the answer. That's the reason I hesitated. I didn't know like what the answer was supposed to be in the form of whatever.
I could have explained it was upside down, but I knew there was something. There was a name for it.
Yeah, I didn't know that you were looking for a name for it. I thought you were just like, oh, they're hanging out upside down. I knew it was called the sweet spot. So Even though I didn't get the points, I'm happy I knew the answer. You make any sense? I'm losing anyway, so I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
There's still a lot. to
Mr. President, you're still in this game, and no, we did have the Daily Double.
Yeah, we did.
I'll take on trial defense the 200, please.
200.
Yep.
Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country.
It was Colonel Wolf.
That's correct.
Very good.
We're looking
Well,
for
I
facts,
believe
not theories.
Lieutenant Wolf's grandfather, wasn't he?
That's the general idea,
Yeah.
I think.
How could these men be walking?
All right, Mercer, it's your turn. You can get into plus territory here.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with Broken Bow again because I'm angry.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't like me when I'm angry.
Which
No,
amount?
200. Of course, 200. Of course. Barely an inconvenience.
During the journey to Kronos, members of this species board Enterprise to capture the Klingon passenger Klang.
Who are the Suliban? Suliban?
That's right. Very good.
All right. Almost into positive territory, Mercer.
That's great. I'm getting there. I'm winning.
But it's Bird's turn.
What is this ship from for 200? Where is the ship from for 200? What is the Orville? Orville. What is the Orville?
Now you finally got it out. Yes.
Tough. Hard,
Badass shit.
hard to
Yeah.
pronounce.
Yeah, question for the judges. Would you have accepted what is Star Trek over?
I think I would have taken that as an answer, yes.
Because I consider it more Star Trek than Strange New Worlds.
Nice.
I would agree with
Nice.
you.
Hey, I agree. I think it's Star Trek because it's got Braga, it's got McFarlane, it's got all these directors and the spirit of Star Trek.
Yep.
Just not the name.
Just not the name, and I don't care about the name because the name is a lawyer's thing. That's all it is.
All right, Mr. President.
Oh, sorry, I had a mouthful. I'm sorry. On trial defense for 300, please.
Court martial.
Oh, what's her name? Oh, no, it wasn't her. It was the other guy. Who was Sam Cockins?
It's not quite, but I think it's close enough that I'm going to give it to you.
Cogley, right?
Yes.
Sorry. Thank
That's
you
all
very
right.
much for giving me.
Good job, Mr. President.
Thanks.
By the way,
Okay,
Mr.
Mercer.
President, you ever see the movie Dave?
Yes, it was great.
Yeah,
Yes.
I figured you'd like that being Mr. President.
Yeah.
Mercer,
Oh,
your turn, sir.
No, Shran for 300.
Sharon for 3.
Shran comes to Enterprise's aid against the reptilians during the final mission to destroy the Xindi weapon.
What is Countdown?
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, Bird will pray 5.
Pass.
Mr. President.
Pass. Sorry.
That was 0 hour.
Yeah, I know, but
All right, Bird, things are tightening up a bit, but you still have the lead, and it's your turn.
more fun losing than winning in this game.
Sorry, where's that ship from for 100? Oh, what is Galaxy Quest?
That's correct.
No. Here's the problem. You said franchise. At the beginning of this game, you said all these ships are from franchise.
I also said movie. I also said movie. I also said movie.
Don't fight with the judges, man.
Galaxy Quest is a franchise and a movie.
Galaxy Quest is not a franchise.
I also mentioned movie.
I'm just trying to be a jerk. You know. All right. Well,
I've had my fill of jerks today. I don't need any more.
I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm trying to be a nice guy with a bow tie.
Bow ties are cool.
Arabic Sonder says, FYI, Bird of Prey, slay means beat them in a contest, not slay as in ... I've never been in this position before. I mean,
Okay, Mr. President, you can actually take the lead.
How many points do I need to take the lead, please?
Well, you would need to take the 500 to do it.
Okay. I'm not confident enough in that category, though. Oh, what the heck? I can always pass. So I'll take defense of 500. Who knows? I might not.
Tribunal.
I can't think of his name.
No. Sorry. Pass.
All right, Mercer.
Pass because I can't think of his name, but what an awesome character.
Bird.
the
You know, if I had stayed away from the beer, I'd be doing better.
he would pass.
It passed
I
anyway.
thought it was 30 seconds.
No, the first player has 30 seconds. Second has 15. The third has 10.
Oh, well, that would have been nice to know.
We did explain that at the beginning of the game.
I wasn't here for the beginning of the game.
Well, sorry.
Sorry you missed out, bird.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I would have passed anyway.
It was Conservator Kovat, by the way.
I love that episode. I just forgot his name.
Thank you, Brad Wolf. Brad Wolf says Professor did say movie as well.
Indeed.
Yeah, but he said he made movie franchises, and I'm telling you.
I did not say that. I said franchises, and then I added movies.
I'm just
There
trying
you go, mister. No one likes a hickler.
All right, I'm going to go with Broken Bow for 100, so that way I can get something.
At the launch of Enterprise, the audience watches a recording of this individual from the dedication of the Warp 5 complex 32 years previously.
Who is Zephyrin Cochran? And he was totally sober.
That's right. Although I don't know about the sober part for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not quite
watch
sure of that.
Contact tonight. Thank you, guys. I love that movie.
Just avoid the sodium. Did I say that? Bird of Prey, 5. It's your turn.
On trial for 100.
Rules of engagement.
Who is Cisco?
That's right.
I was trying to think it was captain or commander, but Cisco was good. It's Captain Cisco.
Okay, Mr. President, time
Wonder
is dwindling here, but you can still get the lead by the end of the game.
Starfleet Admirals for 400, please. Flight Admirals, excuse me.
This admiral, who ordered the Enterprise to patrol the neutral zone during the Borg invasion, was described by Janeway, good man, fine officer, bit of a windbag.
Who is Admiral Hayes?
That's correct.
Vice Admiral Hayes, excuse me.
Good job, Mr. President.
Very close.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Got a tight game here. All right, Mercer, you can get into positive territory here.
No, I'm just going to go for name the episode of Shran. 200.
What's for how much?
200.
Well, that'll get you in the lead if you answer it.
Oh,
or
cool.
into the positive territory.
Shran encounters the Enterprise crew for the first time during his raid of the Vulcan monastery of Bajem.
That would be called the what is the Andorian incident?
You got it.
By the way, I
Back
love the
what's
music in that episode.
Good
It
job,
has
man.
that, like flute feel. You know what I mean? Like there's like a flute throughout, like a recorder.
I don't know.
Okay, Bird, your turn.
There's on trial defense.
Judgment.
Pass.
All right, Mr. President, you can take the lead here.
Judgment. I'm gonna have to. Oh, this is so sad, but I'm gonna have to pass. I can't think of the episode.
Mercer.
Who is the actor that played Martok?
Well, we're looking for the character name.
Yeah, I know, but that's my answer. Just leave it. Who is the actor that played Martok?
Unfortunately, that's not what we're looking for.
And do we take points
correct.
away?
I was technically correct.
Well, no, because you said the actor. But we're not looking for the actor. We're looking for the character.
I know, but I'm still correct.
I guess
so-
we take points away.
No, we're gonna have to.
Yep. I guess you do, but I'm still proud of myself.
Oh, okay.
The name was
Moral
Kolos.
victory.
What episode was that?
That's the episode from your favorite show, Mr. President, when Archer is on trial for helping some Klingon.
Oh, that'll be why I didn't know it.
Or something.
I just know that the actor that played
I'm
Martok.
only joking, guys. It's okay.
It's J.G. Hertzler,
We know.
by the way.
We know.
So is
That's
it my
correct,
turn?
Bert.
Whose turn is it?
It is Mr. President's turn.
Ah.
I'll finish Starfleet Emeralds for 100.
While operating out of Starbase 375, he made Captain Sisko his adjutant.
It was Vice Admiral Ross.
That's correct.
Yeah, he's a
And-
betrayer. He worked for Section 31.
We got a very tight game here,
Allegedly.
but it is Mercer's turn.
I'm going to go with name the episode Shran for 100.
Archer returns to Andoria with Shran to look for this titular Andorian subspecies.
Who are the Anar?
That's correct.
I always thought the name of the planet was Andor until Enterprise came out.
Congratulations,
Portal,
dude.
Ray
Wow.
5, World.
Kaplava.
Hello. Thank you.
Kepla. And I think this is the
Kepla.
first game we had somebody end with 0.
Yay! I finally ended. Normal, aren't you happy?
I can tell that she's thrilled.
Normal is not amused.
Very good game.
Close ones.
Yes,
Guys, I
nicely
Oh,
done.
Cinnabon is
There's one more
I guess
round
that's
left, right? I'm gonna
Japanese
watch
for
the last
congratulations, Berto Press
round.
Moo.
How many rounds are left?
So weird.
One.
There's one more
Okay.
round after
Beautiful
this.
language.
Spectator. It was a lot of
I
fun
can't
playing.
stay for the round. I've got to go and have a shower. But have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you, Mr.
Take
President.
care.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Now, can I stay backstage or do I have to leave completely to watch? the match?
My mum's told me I can stay a bit longer. So if you need a play for round 3, I can stay on.
Am I
If you
allowed to
don't-
stay backstage even if I'm not playing?
If
Yeah, you can stay backstage if you want.
Don't see why not.
If
Cool.
you don't require a player, I'm happy to be out to make space. But if you do, I'm happy to play because Mum just said I've got a bit more time. So
Resolute. Is that
That's- As for the next round, we do have some backup players in backstage that have already played, but if you would like to jump into the last round, feel free.
Yep. So, Resolute, if you'd like to come up, please do. Cinnabon says rigged.
Sure.
That must be Japanese for great game, bird.
yeah, exactly.
That sounds about right.
Exactly.
And on that note, let's bring in Tea of Doom.
Okay, I'm gonna head out then. It looks like you guys got plenty of people. Thank you.
Thank you, Bird.
Thank you for playing. Congratulations, Kapla,
I appreciate
on your
it.
victory.
Kapla.
Have a good day, bud. Evening,
care.
sir.
And welcome, Resolute.
Greetings,
Hello.
Resolute.
Good luck, everybody.
Thanks, mister.
You can kick
Thank-
me out. I can stay backstage or film it. I still
Okay,
want
we
to
can-
in the picture.
We can do that.
All right.
Just so you know, Professor, you know who this is, right?
Yes, I'm quite aware, Mr. T.
right.
Oh, is that you, Tokyo?
El
No.
Grey, hot.
Is it Tokyo?
Possibly.
It could be.
Okay.
And does anyone else want to come up?
Everyone else wants to join us, just click on that link that's pinned at the top of the chat.
If Tea of Doom is who I think he is, it's good to see him again because I haven't talked to him in a while. And Resolute June, of course.
Doesn't look like anyone else is coming.
Yeah, we can go with our 3 players here. Would you still prefer to take turns, I assume, Mr. President?
Yes, please, if no one else objects. That would be good.
And just a reminder with the new time limits, the person who selects the clue, 30 seconds, the next one 15, and the final player 10 seconds to answer. Otherwise, it will be an automatic pass.
I don't know if everyone saw, but Musa put a message in the private chat saying he can play if we want to make this 4-player round.
Oh, that's all up to you. I can change it to 4-player very easily.
What do you guys think?
I don't care either way.
I'm fine either way. Well, I want to be inclusive, so yeah, I'll stick up for Mercer and suggest we play 4, but I won't get upset if Team Doom wants to keep it 3. 3.
Well, we'll go ahead and bring Mercer back up. It's always good to have Normal on the stream.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Hello there.
Hello again, Mercer.
How you doing?
Good.
Professor, there's a present for you in
Thanks
Discord.
for welcoming Normal back to the game.
It's always a pleasure to have her here.
He's a what? Oh, he or she. She's a wise cat.
I'll change the bottom of that later on for you.
Okay. I'll get it later.
I'm so lucky
thank
to
you.
have that. You got to understand, she's helped me through my anxiety. It's been great.
There's an echo on you, Mercer.
Echo.
Sorry.
Echo?
Yeah, we're getting echoes now.
Bad echo.
All right. Did the echo go away?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it my
Okay.
fault?
No.
Blame the
It
board.
did this last week. The game board did it for some reason.
By the way, I got a job substitute teaching, and I started doing it this year already.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love doing it.
Is there an echo now?
No.
Negative.
Sounds fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a job substitute teaching. I love doing it. It's great to have a job that you love doing.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, I got to run right after this game, so let's kick some butt.
Do it.
Let's go ahead and get started then.
All right, let's play Jeopnerdy.
We'll start off with Starfleet Admirals. Name the episode Win, with 2 N's. Where is that ship from? On Trial, Defendant. And Old Wounds.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes.
TAS.
Am I missing something?
That is not
That is
the
not
animated
TA.
series.
No, it is not the animated series.
Ah! It is what I thought. Yeah, okay. I'm in trouble.
Oh, I thought it was easy myself, but anyway. Mr. President, you're first up.
Okay, Starfleet Admirals 2, please.
200.
Mirror Archer vaporized this admiral when he refused to give Archer command of the Defiant.
Who is Admiral Forrest?
I'm afraid not.
No.
T of Doom.
Who is Admiral Black?
That's correct.
I forgot about him.
And by the way, since we have 4 players, the 4th player will also get 10 seconds for the turn.
You hear that, Normal? We get 10 seconds.
All right,
Normal's out
T of
cold.
Doom.
Defendant for 5.
Defendant for 5.
Death Wish.
Who is Quinn?
That's right. Good work.
Very good. Resolute.
Where is that ship from for 5? It looks very familiar, but I'm going to have to pass.
Pass.
All right. Mercer passes. Mr. President.
No, I'm
Okay,
going to pass, sir.
All right. T of Doom.
This is why this is 500. I pass.
All right. We're getting some background noise from someone.
Someone's got a vacuum cleaner on.
That was be from Dune.
Oh, okay.
Almost sound like a television or something.
Oh, hang on. I'll see if I'll get Mum to turn her radio off in the other room.
I don't think that was it, Mr. President.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
Does it sound like classical music?
No.
Okay.
Sound like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, okay.
Mercer.
You know what I want for 500.
Well, you're going to have to tell me.
Old Wounds. Old Wounds.
He's not a beta
for
Zed.
500, even though I'm going to get it wrong.
We'll see about that. The Krill are defeated by the accelerated growth of one of these trees in the middle of their ship.
What is? Oh, geez. What is an oak tree?
That is incorrect.
I remember.
Mr. President.
I'm in trouble. I remember this.
I'm going to pass. I don't know the tree.
T of Doom.
What is a redwood?
That's the one.
You're right. Good job. I just couldn't think of it. But I love that. What is Arbor Day?
Okay, Mr. President, you can go into positive territory here.
Starfleet Admirals to 3.
This United Earth Admiral was mentioned several times but never seen, although his Terran Empire counterpart did turn up at the end of In a Mirror Darkly.
Oh, now I'm really stumped. And this is for 300.
Mm-hmm.
Did
From your favorite show.
Yeah,
Also
from
true.
an old Cannon show, my dude. Pass.
All right. T of Doom.
Who is Gardner?
That is correct.
Well done, T of Doom. And it is your turn.
Defendants for 4.
Judgment.
What are non-canon
Who is Archer?
mentions in this?
You got it.
Good job, T of Doom.
Dun, 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 dun.
And T of Doom has an impressive lead. Resolute, it's your turn.
Ships for 400. What is that? 2001.
That is correct.
It is the only discovery that counts.
That's the greatest movie ever made.
Good one, dude.
Now,
Greatest movie
John,
ever.
Yes.
would you have taken 2010?
I suppose so. Yes. I didn't know if there was like a specific franchise
Although
name or
in
anything.
2010 the ship was rusty and a totally different color.
Same ship, though.
Right. I'm just pointing it out. I'll take Old Wounds for 400. If it's my turn, I guess. Bet 400.
All right. Well, you can bet up to 500.
500.
All right, 500.
During the battle with the Krill, Gordon implements evasive maneuvers that he refers to with this name.
What is hugging the donkey?
Indeed.
My favorite move. I love it when he came up with a new move. The next time he battled the Krill, it was like, what was that spiral move he did in the 3rd season? I can't think of the name of it, but that was awesome too.
Yep.
Mr.
Dude,
President.
thank you for putting up a Orville category. Cheers.
Could you explain the name of the episode? When?
You're going to get a description of an episode featuring Win. And you
As in Kaiwan.
Yes.
As in Kaiwan, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go. I'm not having much luck. I'm gonna go defendant for 2, please.
Defendants for 2?
Yep.
Rules of engagement.
It was Lieutenant Commander Wolf.
That's right.
Well done, and you're in positive territory. But it's T of Doom's turn.
Defendants for 3.
Tribunal.
Who is O'Brien?
That's correct.
Good job.
Well
Good
done.
job, T.
Did they ever let him grow his teeth back? Did they heal that?
I don't know.
Never said.
I'm with you, Brad Wolf. Kaiwan absolutely hated her. Actress did
Me
a
too.
marvelous job.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah. Well, what's her name from
Louise Fletcher.
Louise Fletcher was
Yep.
awesome.
All right, Resolute, it's your turn.
Ships for 300. What is Babylon 5?
You got it.
Thank you, John.
Oh, my pleasure.
Love the White
I'll
Star.
take Old Wounds for 300.
It's beautiful.
Thanks to Dr. Aronov's revolutionary invention, we need no longer fear this.
What is the banana?
Indeed.
Yes.
Does it work on salads?
So we all want to know.
I have a T-shirt. Do we no longer feel the banana T-shirt?
Cool.
Good.
All right, Mr. President.
I've got some catching up to do.
A little.
Admirals for 4, please.
A friend of Captain Sisko, he was none too pleased when the emissary's vision of locusts convinced the Bajorans to put their Federation admission on hold.
Damn it. I know the guy. Who was Admiral Winsley?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think his name
T.
said it.
T of Doom.
I'm thinking it's this one admiral, but I don't think it was him. It's been a while since I saw this episode. I'm going to pass.
Resolute.
Pass.
Pass.
Mercer.
Pass.
It was Charlie Watley.
I knew it started with W, but yeah. Never mind.
T of Doom.
Ships for 2.
Ships from 2.
What is ID 4?
That's correct.
All right.
I'll take
Resolute.
Old Wounds for 200.
Take 100.
It's Resolute's turn.
Oh,
Ships
sorry.
100.
Sorry about that. Sorry, Resolute. Still thinking of myself.
There you go,
Is
Cinnamon.
that technically a ship?
What is Star Trek for?
Yes.
What is
You got
Star
it.
Trek?
Exactly.
Fantastic. I love that movie.
Oh, Whale Pro.
All right, Mercer. Now it's your turn.
Old Wounds for 200,000 points.
Well, we don't have a 200,000 category.
All right,
but,
I'll just take 200 then.
All right.
As it turns out, the Admiral was friends with the father of this character who convinced him to offer Ed the captaincy.
Who is Kelly Grayson?
That's right. I'd also like to say hello to my friend Richard, who just joined us in the chat.
Hey,
Glad you could
Richard.
stop by.
Hi, Richard.
Greetings, Richard. All right. Mr. President.
I think this is the worst game I've had. Defense for 1, please.
Defense. It's okay.
Court martial.
Who is Captain James T. Kirk?
That is correct. Good work.
Stuck between Admirals for 1 or Old Wounds for 1.
Temple of Doom's turn.
T of Doom.
I like the movie Temple of Doom.
Admirals for 1.
Admirals
5
for 1.
TAS.
Reginald Barclay worked under the command of this admiral who was in charge of Project Pathfinder.
Who is Paris?
That's correct.
Nice. I like that guy, Owen Paris.
Richard Hertzgodak. He's also an Admiral in Sequest.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sure.
He's in the pilot.
Yes, it was.
I'll take Old Wounds.
Even though Ed Mercer is nobody's first choice for the job, this admiral offers him one last chance as captain of the Orville.
Whose team is it, sir?
That's who is Halsey?
You got it.
No, I thought it was Thomas, the guy that designed the Titanic.
And I just noticed a scoring error on my part. Mr. President should have 0, not 1, minus 100. So
Oh,
let me fix that.
Thomas Andrews. It was Thomas Andrews.
Negative 0.
Thank you.
Mr. Andrews.
All right, Mercer.
Try for it? All right, I'll try name the episode win for 500.
Wow, we stayed away from that category.
Wynn meets with Wayun about a proposed non-aggression pact, but she disagrees with Avoda's opinion that they are very much alike.
What is in the cards?
Well done.
Very
Yay.
good.
Dang.
Mr. President.
Well done, Lisa. Admirals for 500.
She presided over the extradition hearing regarding the destruction of a civilian Klingon transport.
Aye. Aye. Well, I've got nothing to lose.
Technically, that's
April?
true.
It was April Sona?
I'm afraid not.
All right. T of Doom.
I don't remember. Pass.
Resolute.
Pass.
Mercer.
Passed.
That was Admiral Talara.
I knew it was Vulcan, but I couldn't think of her name, and they all kind of sound the same.
Yeah, I knew she was welcome, but yeah, couldn't think. Come on.
You gotta love those Vulcan tea women.
1.
Okay. 100.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Wynn interrupts the battle between the Prophet and the Paw Wraith inhabiting Kira and Jake, respectively.
Nope. I see the episode in my mind. Can't find the episode. Pass, please.
Pass.
Yeah.
All right.
Pass.
Resolute. Mercer.
What is the reckoning?
That's correct. We're getting an echo again, it sounds like.
Okay.
Is it bad?
Test.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
here I
bad,
go.
unfortunately.
All right. I don't know why it's doing that the last couple of weeks. I haven't changed anything audio-wise.
It's Normal's fault.
Well, normal.
Normal opened her eyes like, who's talking about me? What'd you say?
All right, Resolute.
Let's go 200.
Wynn arrives on DS9 to protest secular teaching about the wormhole, but the controversy is later revealed to be bait to draw out Vedic Barai.
Pass.
Mercer.
What is in the hands of the prophets?
That's the episode.
Good episode. And it's your turn, Mercer.
400.
After the sudden death of the leader of the Bajoran government, Wynn takes on the position of First Minister in addition to being Kai.
What is... give me a second to think of the name. What is...
You don't know.
What is the collaborator?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
It's okay.
Mr. President.
Pass, sorry.
T of Doom.
No, thank you.
Resolute.
Pass.
That was Shakar.
Okay, I was thinking it was a collaborator. But hey, I'm glad I guessed because nobody else was guessing.
Well, I think the real clue in there was that it refers to the character, but not by name.
Yeah. I love the collaborator episode, so I wanted to guess it.
Okay, Mr. President, you get the last clue.
Wynn is chosen as the next Kai after Bareil withdraw his candidacy, which he does in order to protect the memory of Kai Opaka.
No, I can't think of it.
Don't think too hard.
Okay. Just cool. Is it, what is Kai Wynn?
I'm afraid not.
No. Tia Doom.
What is Belial?
That is incorrect. Also,
No. Resolute.
What is collaborator?
there it is.
There you
There
go.
it is. Hey, I'm glad I could be of help.
Mm,
I'm gonna have a drink to that.
Not as easy as
Well done, T.
Tea
Nice
of
job.
Doom wins. It's like a Mortal Kombat
Congratulations, Tea of Doom.
fatality. Thank you,
well
guys.
played.
name. Dude, I had so much fun tonight.
Good game, guys. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I gotta
guys.
Thank you
skip
for
out
joining
too.
us, Resolute.
I gotta skip out too. So thank you, guys.
See you later, Tea of Doom.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Talk to you later, T.
Later, guys.
Did you I'm all up to date with Lower Decks now. Have you guys seen? I presume there's only been 2 episodes of the latest season come out, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. What did you guys think of them? I really enjoyed them.
Eh,
What are we talking about? Lower Decks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen I've only seen the first season.
Oh, you haven't
I
seen
thought-
them?
I thought the first episode was anticlimactic. Second episode was just stupid.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think
no,
before my
okay.
subscription runs out, I'm gonna binge all the episodes of Lower Decks, but I have no need to watch them when they come out. I don't hate the show, but I don't like it either.
Fair enough.
Well, for the first episode there, I thought they could have done more with the trial, made it more dramatic. But second episode was a fun little romp.
For some
That's
reason,
for
I'm having trouble hearing people. I'm gonna try and increase my volume.
As for the first episode, I agree it was anticlimactic, but they did with the trial. Although I was smiling at all the First Contact references.
Yeah, that was the best bit of it.
What about your
And
second episode?
we're getting a buzz from somebody. That's better.
Is that
Well,
better?
it was better.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I get to
because
let
it's
myself
probably
unplug.
me.
What was that, Mercer?
I think it's probably me causing the buzz, so I guess I'll go.
I don't think it's you, Mercer. I think
Yeah, you
it's
don't-
Gorilla.
Yeah, you don't have to go if you don't want to.
Okay, I'll stay for a minute.
There, is that better?
No,
That's still buzzing.
it's like you have a loose connection or a grounding issue or something.
It's my headphones then.
It's definitely a grounding hub.
I don't know if I had that earlier or not. I'll have to ask Resolute.
I'm glad in Lower Decks.
I don't
Oh.
hate it. Yeah.
Lucy, you haven't seen it, so I better not spoil anything.
Yeah. Well, at least the first 2 episodes I can watch with my kid there. I don't have to worry. And there, though, I have to pre-screen every Lower Decks episode so they don't have another boiler going spread eagle.
Yeah.
That was a low
Yeah.
point.
But yeah, if they're gonna go that route, might as well show the whole damn thing instead of putting the censor bars in there.
I thought the second episode was okay, but nothing special.
Yeah, but it's still fun to watch, you know.
I didn't think they were special, but I enjoyed them for light entertainment.
Hey, John, I like that shuttle you have, the Galileo in the background.
Well, thank you.
I like that. What is that on Brainy? What is that above the Jeopardy sign that you have?
He's talking about your logo.
No, it looks like a guy with like a
this?
top. Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
That's a Yitzhak creation for me, my avatar.
Oh, cool. I don't know. I know that he draws a lot of stuff, I guess, but I don't know him personally.
He's a real
Yeah.
cool guy. He has his own channel. He does TV and movie reviews. You should check it out.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
What's his name? Yitzy?
Yitza.
It's
Jitse. Yitza.
Where's that? Where is he from? They pronounce the J with the Y.
I'll have to.
He's
Maybe you can
from,
make me a
is it Belgium?
Yeah, I believe it's Belgium.
maybe you can make me
Okay.
an avatar.
Yeah, I'm looking up his channel. Go ahead, put the link in. He's also on Discord.
Nice.
Thank you, Bird. I thought it was Belgium. And bless you, Mr. President.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
sorry about that. Sneezing.
No,
No problem.
don't apologize for normal human functions.
You guys. I thought it was good that
Come on, Ohio State. Sorry.
Beckett was finally handed over to Ransom, which I thought they should have done from the start, since a parent can't be impartial. So,
You know, can I say? I think that Ethan Peck and Zachary Quinto are both really good as Spock. But then when you actually watch a Star Trek episode with Spock with Lynn Nimoy, you realize that nobody can play Spock. You know, 'cause he's just so good.
I agree with that.
Indeed.
You know, and I'm not taking
They-
anything away
they-
from the other guys, but nobody can play Spock besides Nimoy.
Yeah,
tend to
I agree with that.
Like they're doing a good impression or a good interpretation. They're doing their best, but it's not really their character, and they're doing fine. But yeah, as soon as you go back to watching any TOS episode, you realize that Nimoy is Spock. It's the
yeah.
Well,
it's a
that's
shame
another-
that they couldn't do their own characters, is what I'm saying.
Yes, and that's another reason why I think they need to stop doing prequels. You need to
Yeah.
move forward and do something different.
Yeah. I agree.
Prequels are, I don't know what it is about prequels. They're kind of taking over pop culture lately. You have House of the Dragon, you have Lord of the Rings. Prequels are like, yeah, they're just like a way to use the brand name.
Well, I would say, Eric, if they keep setting shows during the TOS period, yes, that may have to find somebody to play Spock or whoever. But what I'm saying is they need to basically stop setting shows in the TOS era.
Yeah.
Or at the very
I
least,
agree.
stop setting them on the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
the problem is that if they go beyond Nemesis, then the technology is like, okay, we can just use the deflector dish to solve any problem. You know, the technology becomes more magic than interesting. You know, if you take anything beyond Voyager or beyond Nemesis, the technology can literally like conjure up a tachyon field and disrupt anything you want it like they want to do. So it's like,
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so no, I was done.
You could
Well, that's the
still-
problem with Picard.
Oh, sorry, Jeff, you go.
I was just saying that's the problem with part of the problem with Picard anyway.
Yeah. It's just really hard because they've kind of blocked themselves into a corner.
But I think with good writing, they can still make something after Nemesis.
I think so too.
There was a fan film production that I was really looking forward to taking off. They produced a pilot, but it was called Star Trek Phoenix, and I really liked it. It was going to be they have the Romulans as the main protagonists again, and it was going to have ambassadors on the ship, a bit like Babylon 5 as well. And I thought that was an interesting approach. And they were going to have Makos again. But it was right. They made the pilot, and then the controversy with Star Trek X now happened. So when the restrictions came on, they had to stop making them, which was very sad. Did anyone see the Star Trek Phoenix fan production?
No, I didn't see that.
But I have seen a
Right.
few fan productions that had to be stopped. Axanar, I did see.
And their technology was pretty cool. They had basically a way to create an artificial wormhole as their main drive, which is pretty cool. And
I remember I remember once being asked to write Star Trek fan fiction for some people, and they wanted to say, "Oh, let's set it in a different galaxy," and I'm like, it doesn't matter how far in the future or how far away from Earth you set it, the show has to be about the human condition, and just using a gimmick like distance or time period doesn't take. It's got to go back to what it is about being human. So none of those things really mattered to me, and I got into a conflict with them about it, and I eventually left because I wanted to do a story that was, about humanity. And if you set it in the Andromeda Galaxy, you're not going to talk about humanity. Just.
Yeah, I get what you're saying then.
You can't lose what Star Trek is about. It's still about humans.
True. Does anyone think there will be another Stargate series created?
Oh yeah, they're
Um,
gonna probably they're probably gonna reboot the entire thing and just start a whole new franchise. I have no doubt.
Isn't
I'm
there
so
one
sick
already
of
in production?
reboots, though.
well, I don't know about production, but there's talk,
Okay.
which has
what
been
if-
dying actually.
I have no doubt they're gonna turn that into a new franchise when they can. It's funny because Devin and the guy that made the movies, they don't have any rights to it anymore.
Mr. President, you were saying?
I was just going to ask you what you've heard, Jeff, about the possibility of
Not
a
a-
new show.
Not a whole lot, although there was talk from Michael Shanks and Amanda Tapping, I thought.
Okay.
But it's dying. That talk's been dying for last month or so.
Oh, okay. That's sad.
Tokyo mentions that Kelvin TV show. I hadn't heard anything about that myself.
I heard about it. I heard they were working on something.
Kelvin TV show. I have no idea.
TV show set in the Kelvin universe. See, Nermal knows about it. TV show set in the Kelvin universe that they're working on. Kelvin timeline.
That's actually the first I've heard of that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I heard about it on the headlines of like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, when you said Kelvins, I thought you meant the alien Kelvins that were
No, I'm talking about the
really
Kelvin.
powerful and turned
J.J.
people
Abrams
into salt.
timeline.
But you mean the Kelvin timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it could be that we find out that the Orville bill will be renewed. We might know at D23, or which is next week, or we might know later. But the Orville's renewed. Seth has like a whole blank canvas because he doesn't know if it's going to be renewed, so he can do anything he wants.
Well, I do hope it's renewed. That's for sure.
Yeah, I hope so too. But like I said earlier, if it wasn't renewed, I'm not going to be unhappy because I like the closure we got for the most part. So, but I really do hope it's renewed, and I think he's got an opportunity to tell some good stories.
Yeah, I hope it's renewed. One good thing, it's a very minor nerdy detail, but one good thing about Lower Decks, the second episode I think it was, we finally had an enlisted crew member, which we checked somebody, which is severely lacking in a lot of Star Trek shows. So that was good to finally have an enlisted person.
I think the Rings of Power show looks
Any other
beautiful, by the
news?
way.
What'd you say,
What was
Mercer?
that?
I think the Rings of Power show looks very beautiful.
One at a time. Mercer, go ahead.
I was just saying that the new Rings of Power show looks beautiful. Like the visuals, I have no idea what the story's about because I was drunk, but the visuals look fantastic.
Sorry, Mercer, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Good, you're good. I'm done.
Cool.
I mute
You were
myself.
saying, Mr. President.
I was just asking if there's any other news with everyone? Because I missed a couple of weeks. So, any news with the channel or anyone?
Not that I know of.
I expect something will be announced this coming week for Star Trek Day.
Okay. I keep forgetting it was Star Trek Day.
Thursday.
Okay. Well, they announced no more Discovery and no
Why
more,
is Thursday?
no more Strange New Worlds.
Oh, it's the anniversary.
I'd be celebrating.
Yeah.
Resolute says Paramount doesn't have the money for any of it. I think he's talking about the Kelvin or
Section
Oh,
31.
They just made a fortune on Maverick, dude. They just made a huge fortune on Maverick. That's the highest grossing film of the year, dude. They should be proud of themselves. Like
well, they went back to the old formula.
Yeah, and Maverick outgrossed the MCU this year.
Yeah, it did.
And it was a pretty awesome movie.
I think people are getting a little burnt out on the MCU.
I agree. And especially after watching She-Hulk this past week, I'm just sick of it. I'm done.
I haven't watched She-Hulk, but I have heard very little good about the show.
If they have more Kirk in Strange New Worlds, that'll be it for me, because their Kirk is nothing like our Kirk, and I'll just stop watching it at that point.
Well, that's Kevin, Mr. President, season 2. Although they say that his performance as Kirk is going to be better in season 2. I'll believe it when I see it, or not see it.
I'm not going to hold it against him. He had 2 weeks, and he was. The problem was that when they introduced him, they put the music on. Here's Kirk, and they had the music come on. That was the problem. If they kind of kept it more low key, I probably wouldn't have minded. You're talking about Paul Wesley, right? As Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did what he could. He did what he could. I just didn't like that episode. In fact, the only episode of that show that I liked was the second episode with the comet.
I had problems with that. I've had problems with every episode,
but I just like the fact that like Pike seemed like he was having fun. Like he was like, hey, I like this job. We're having fun. And that's what I wanted for the show. And that was the only episode where I really got it.
Okay.
Aravic asked, what do you guys think of the new Lord of the Rings series? Well, I haven't watched it. One of the things, I have no interest in Lord of the Rings. But what do the rest of you think?
I thought it was beautiful, but I have no idea.
I only got to watch half an episode because my kid decided he wanted to go to bed. But according to my kid, there halfway through the episode, he was like, "When's that lady gonna stop fucking talking?" It was all narration for the first half.
I did watch one review that said that the visuals were beautiful, but that the stories and the characters were boring.
Yeah, like I was really drunk when I watched it with my friend. He came over and we watched it, and it was just neat to look at. But what I didn't like about it was it did what the Phantom Menace did. Remember Star Wars when you had like Jar Jar species were like a racial stereotype?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this show did. It's like all of the dwarves were Irish, all of the elves were English, all of the hobbits were Irish, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that they used our cultures to make their cultures. It's so obvious. Like all of the Irish people had to play hobbits, or what they called Harfoots, right? And all of the dwarves literally had Scottish accents. It just kind of bugged me because you could get more from these races if you actually make the races good. It's like Klingons have a different kind of like, each character is different. Sorry to ramble a little bit, but I really feel that.
Are you talking about the original Lord of the Rings movie?
No, I'm talking about this new show, The Rings of Power. when they go into to visit Durin, who's the head dwarf, he's totally Irish, and same with everybody else under in Moria. And if you go and you visit the new hobbits, which are called Harfoots, they're all like what did Scottish. No, Scottish is the dwarf.
Okay.
Sorry, Scottish. I got them confused. Scottish. All the dwarves are Scottish, and all the Harfoots are Irish, and all of the elves are English, and then all of the it's just very like using our cultures as stereotypes, which is what the Phantom Menace did back in 1999 when Jar Jar species was like, Jamaican or something.
Okay. I haven't seen any of it yet, so
Yeah. No, it's a good show though. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just a shortcut to getting diversity.
yeah, fair enough. I better go, guys. I've got some things to do before going
Yeah, I'll probably go
going out
soon.
later.
Clean.
Have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Hey,
Glad you
Mr.
could join us.
President,
Good to see you, Mr. President.
Yeah.
You remind me of Dave from the movie Dave. 'Cause I just wanted to tell you that. Did you guys ever see that movie, Dave?
Yes.
Good to see all of you too.
See you later.
Take care, Mr. President.
See you
You
later.
too, Jeff, Professor.
Either will do.
Anyway, but yeah, I liked it. I liked the movies. What I didn't like was that there were so many stories and so many characters that I couldn't really like follow it. I mean, I admit that I was drunk, but there should be a through line of why I'm watching this show. Whereas, like in the original Lord of the Rings movies, it's like there's a ring and we have to destroy it, and everything else was served that story. You know, it was very simple. Ring must be destroyed. That's it.
Yeah, Tokyo says that currently the show has a 37% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think they're not giving it its due credit. I can diss the show all day, but it's a beautiful show. It is. It really is. I don't like it better than the Orville. Don't get me wrong, but I like it. I don't think anything's better than the Orville.
Oh, you love everything better than the Orville. You can't fool us, Mercer.
Yeah.
You love Discovery more than the
Yeah,
Orville.
I do. Like, there's a
Yeah,
line.
see?
In
There you go.
There's a line in Discovery that's great where she's like, you must consider our 7 years together and take my advice without hesitation, or something like that, where she's just totally kicking ass.
If you say so.
She totally kicks ass, man. She's a strong woman. She's awesome.
Well, she's the best ever
Yeah.
at everything.
The bestest ever.
Exactly. And Eric says it's not a real Lord of the Rings unless it was filmed in New Zealand.
I agree.
So where are you guys from? Are you guys from like the United States?
I'm from Gallifrey.
What is
I'm
that?
from Beard Country.
Where, what? Beard?
I said I'm from Beard Country.
Gallifrey.
Oh, geez. I'm from Pennsylvania. I don't know what to make of that.
But yes, I'm from the United States.
Oh, okay. We should get together. We should have a Jeopnerdy convention.
Well, you got to pay for it, Mercer?
I'll pay for it.
You
Might
buy
wanna
a
be careful
plane
about
ticket,
that.
I'll go. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I'm strapped for cash right now.
Well, I'm waiting for a new job to come up because, like, every night I log into the server for substitute teaching, and so as soon as something opens up, I take it.
Eric
Yeah,
is,
Don't you know where Gallifrey is?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's in the constellation of Casterbarus at galactic coordinates 10 by 0 by 11 by 0 by 0 by 0 by 2 from galactic zero center.
Oh, well, that helps.
That clears it up.
I'll get there in the
I
next
thought it
10,000
might.
years. I'll arrive at your destination in 10,000 years.
Sounds good.
Do you think that? Here's a good question for you.
I'll just take the TARDIS 10,000 years into the future.
Do you think that Beetlejuice is going to blow up within our lifetime?
No.
No?
No.
They
I've
said
already
it's been
seen it.
fluctuating.
It takes place in the year 496,214 AD.
Oh. Okay.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you all. By the way, I was watching a good video on Phobos the other day. No, was it Phobos? One of the Martian moons. And they're saying that like there's multiple cracks in the surface. Pretty cool video.
Resolute, you could be correct on that.
In fact, you probably are.
What did he say? What did he say?
He thinks you did great on Jeopnerdy.
Is that what he said? Oh, thank you.
Hey, Mercer. How many beers have you had?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. But I know it goes quicker.
Oh, so you could be like my coworker. We went down to Kansas City there. We went down to Kansas City for a work detail there. We went bar hopping there, and the one guy had a bar tab of 14 beers on there. Company paid for 4 of them.
I heard that Andre the Giant drank 147 bottles of German beer at one time. True story.
Inconceivable.
I thought it was funny, Erevik.
Well, apparently Erevik is from a fractured universe where Vulcan has a moon.
Oh, wow.
That's quite unusual.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I will get going and watch some more Star Trek. Something either.
What are you going to watch?
Either First Contact or Voyage Home.
Both excellent
And
choices.
how much of it will you remember?
Oh, I remember those movies pretty well. So
Yeah, but how much of it will you remember from this viewing?
all of it.
No, I mean afterward. How much of it will you be able to recount after watching this viewing?
I had trouble with the Rings of Power because I'd never seen it before, and I'd already had like 5 drinks by the time it was over, 5 or 6 drinks, actually more than that by the time it was over, because we went through 1 6-pack and then like most of my Stellas. So yeah, it was a long process. So I couldn't give you an answer as to what happened in the show. I just remember that it looked great.
And are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it looked great.
Well, your memory's not all that great about it, so I don't know if I can, take your word for it.
You don't have to take my word for it. You can go on Amazon Prime and press play and watch it yourself.
And what if I disagree?
Then you'd be wrong.
I'd be wrong.
What do you want me to say? You'd be wrong.
Say what you want to say.
So I'm so glad that egg salad sandwich came back in the last episode. That was the best.
Yeah, that was good.
I was waiting for that. And what's so funny is that nobody else recognized it. So I'm beginning to think that they were all in a different timeline. Right?
Maybe they just forgot about it.
I mean, it was 2 months prior.
Of course, we were all waiting for it with bated breath because we're a bunch of nerds who look for that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think that they're actually in an alternate timeline, and I love the fact that they acted like they'd never even seen that sandwich before.
Reading Rainbow. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you guys looking forward to like Andor?
Not particularly.
Not really.
No, I think it looks good.
I haven't even watched Mandalorian yet.
Well, you're
I
really
have.
behind.
Although I've not seen Book of Boba Fett. I don't know if I want to
No,
either.
that show is not bad. It's good. It's not great, but it's good. But the new Andor show looks really good.
Well, I might check it out at some point.
Like I heard there's gonna be no Force users in that show at all. No gimmicks, no fan service. It's coming
I
out.
want
in
to see
September.
the Ashaka. Is it Ashaka?
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. I knew I was saying it wrong.
Oh, you're good. No, it comes out. I
That's-
think it comes out next year. They're still working on that one. But before that is Andor, which has I think 13 episodes, maybe 10. I don't know how many episodes, but more episodes.
13's a lot for a televised Star Wars film, or
Yeah, let me see how many
series
episodes.
rather.
Mm-hmm.
How many episodes does Andor have?
Unless it's animated.
12 episodes. So it's a live action. 12 episodes.
That's
doing it
still
in
quite a
3
few.
episodes. We're doing it in 3-episode blocks. The first night the show comes out, they'll play 3 episodes. Then the next 3 episodes will be like a year ahead. And then every 3 episodes is a whole year of time being covered until you get closer to Rogue One. So yeah.
Well, I have to admit,
I
if
will.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, John.
I was going to say, if I was going to pick a character from, say, Rogue One to make a series about, it probably wouldn't have been Andor.
Oh, I like
Honestly,
him.
I don't think he's that interesting of a character, personally.
But
I
he's the
agree
kind
with
of
that.
character that would be cool for a show because he's kind of like, his own, he's kind of like a blank slate. Like you don't know what he's been through, and it could make him interesting.
I suppose it's possible.
Although I do have to say I did like Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One is great. I love the space battle. Man, that space battle is fantastic. That's like a true Star Wars space battle.
They did a nice job with that.
That's a true Star Wars-y space battle because the sequels barely had any good space battles.
I thought the one at the beginning of Episode 3 was quite good.
Now I'm talking about the sequels.
I'm sorry. I thought you said prequels.
The sequels. Oh, I love the prequels. Like the Episode 3 battle was cool, but the sequels barely had any good space battles.
Yeah, I remember thinking that's the serious lack in the sequels.
And I don't know why they didn't do them.
I agree.
Like the closest you got to a space battle was in The Last Jedi, but I hate The Last Jedi. I really hate that movie.
Tokyo's watching Beard Meets Food's food challenge videos.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
I'm going to go against the grain in this room because I know that I think both of you guys hate this movie, but I liked Solo. I thought that was a fun movie.
I thought it was okay.
I'm sorry, which movie?
Solo?
So it was okay. It was
Yeah.
okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good either.
I liked it. It was fun. If I was like working and I had something playing in the background, it's a lot of fun to watch. I have no problems with it. I'm not saying it's like a masterpiece, but I have no problem watching it.
That's the only live action Star Wars film I don't have on disc.
Yeah, I don't have that on
Solo.
disc either, but I do have digital for it.
Wait, you own The Last Jedi?
I don't
Yeah,
have
it was a
Last Jedi
Christmas
either,
gift.
Oh,
I don't have any of. Actually, the only sequel I have Rogue One on disc and I have Force Awakens on disc. But those are the only new ones I have on physical media. It's Rogue One, which I loved, and when that came out, I was there at Walmart opening night for that because I wanted to buy the disc, and I have Force Awakens, which I didn't like.
I actually did like Force Awakens. I thought it was pretty decent.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't hate it, but if you've watched Mahler's take on it, it's yeah, I agree with everything that Mahler says. Mahler, by the way, just put out a 6-hour video on Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and why it sucks.
6 hours sounds a bit extreme.
Yeah,
to me.
well, he always does long videos because he examines every single scene in the movie, like in chronological order. So it takes a lot of time to examine each scene.
I suppose so.
So people complain, oh, Mahler makes long videos, and if the video is longer than the movie, then it doesn't count. But if you talk about even a single line of dialogue, you're going to spend more time than the line of dialogue would take to say. So it's like, why not make it longer than the movie? Like, even talking about, like, you can't handle the truth. To talk about why that line is good takes longer than the time it takes to say that line of dialogue. So if he's going to talk about a 2-hour movie, you're damn right it's going to take 6 hours to talk about it.
That kind of reminds me of the video you put out recently, John.
Which one was that?
Because, well,
The
it
2-minute
sounds
video?
like about a minute per movie minute, which kind of mirrors your Orville video you put out
I
with
shared
the
that
2
in my
minutes.
Facebook group. I shared that video in my.
That was a great
Orville.
video, John.
Thank you.
I shared it. It was great. Where they did the 2-minute countdown was exactly accurate. Did you make any changes, or is that how it was edited in the episode?
I did not make any changes. All I did was put the timer on it, basically.
That's awesome, man. They did a great job, but you did a great job showing the timer and making it accurate.
Thank you.
And as soon as a fireball like appeared in her eye, I'm like, man, they got it just right.
Yep, they did.
What a good season. I mean, Salty hates this season of Orville. I thought it was the only episode that I was iffy on was Shadow Realm, which was okay. Everything else was fantastic.
I really don't care what Salty thinks.
Yeah.
I would agree that Shadow Realm was probably the one I was least interested in, but it was still a decent episode.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, and guess what? It had great makeup. I mean, the makeup work that they put on that guy that when he's turning into a spider was fantastic. It just wasn't. It was the one episode they could have made an hour long rather than like an hour and 30,000 minutes. But I liked it. I just didn't love it. I loved every other episode like a lot. Like the episode where they go to that high school. I love those kind of episodes where it's like Twilight Zone-y, it's like, why are we here? What's going on? I love those kind of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminded me of the Royale, kind of mixed with, what is that? Where Silence Has Lease. It was like a mixture of those two episodes.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's like you take 2 cheap season 2 episodes and you do it high budget and you get mortality paradox. What is it? Mortality paradox? It's called.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I just put a link into the chat for John's video.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, John, that was great.
Check that out after the stream. It's really well done. John did a great job.
Appreciate it. All the Orville editors did the hard work.
I have a group called Fans of the Orville. It's on Facebook.
Very nice. Oh, Thomas is finally here saying rigged, of course.
Oh, there's Thomas. I haven't seen him all day.
Well, Bird did win, so you might be onto something in this case, Thomas.
No, the black hole collided with the quantum singularity, and we got sucked into it.
You know what's so
That doesn't
odd?
even make sense.
You remember that episode Disaster
Exactly.
TNG when she's like, "What do we hit? We hit a quantum filament," and she's like, "Is that similar to a cosmic string?" And I'm like, "Nope, that's a complete." They're like, "Nope, that's a completely different phenomenon." But I don't really know what either of them are.
I don't know. I just know
You
they're not
remember?
the same thing.
They're not the same thing. But what did they hit? Like, what the hell is a quantum filament? I think that's what they hit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What episode?
Disaster.
Yeah, that was a quantum filament.
They actually ran into a cosmic stream, I think, in a different episode, which is, I guess, why she asked about it.
Oh, yeah. Man, you guys are awesome. Like if we could have like our own Star Trek convention, the Star Trek Orville like movie, nerd movie convention, that would be awesome.
That'd be fun.
You guys going to New York Comic Con this year?
I am not.
No, bummer.
Right now.
There's no way in hell you'll catch me anywhere near New York.
Well, I'm just saying it was close to where I live, so I would meet up with you guys if I could. Yeah, dude, I'm starting to, this is all, off the record, but I'm starting to like.
Well, it's on the record. It's going to be on
Well,
the stream.
I like Salty, but like he's so ingrained into his opinions that I can't talk about the Orville on his show anymore, or I can't talk about other stuff I want to talk about because he's so opinionated. And I don't blame him; it's his channel, but I can't talk to him anymore about stuff that he doesn't like. Anyway, sorry, I didn't want to bring that up. I shouldn't have brought that up. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You're allowed to express yourself.
Yeah, but I like the guy, he's a straight shooter, but I just I don't know. I don't think Strange New Worlds is as good as he says it is. Like, it's not a bad show, but it's really not that good,
I like it, but
like I said, I like it too, but I just don't. There's something missing from it, and I think what it is like real substance.
Well, that's true.
That'd be, Thomas, that would be a real trick. I don't have 3 arms like Eric's. I don't think I could pull that off.
are you sure about that?
I'm sure of that.
What would you do if the baby had a third leg? Would you cut it off?
I never really thought about it.
They did talk about that on the Orville. You remember when Kelly's like, imagine if we had, Ed's like, imagine if we had a baby and she's like, on purpose? And he's like, yeah, and imagine if the baby had a third leg, would we cut it off?
Yeah, I remember the conversation.
Dude, Adrienne Palicki is awesome. She was, she plays Kelly Grayson, but she's been in so much nerd stuff. She was in G.I. Joe Retaliation, which is a cool movie that I liked. She was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She was in John Wick. And she played Wonder Woman.
Wow.
All right, I think I'm going to log out before I make an asshole out of myself. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Well,
we'll
thanks
see
for
you.
coming on the show.
Thanks for coming, Mercer.
Thanks again. I got to go and drink another beer. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Nice.
How do I get out of here? Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's probably a good place to start wrapping up. Before we end, Gorilla, is there anything you would like to share about your channel or anything you're working on?
I might do a watch party or something on Monday, but I won't be doing my usual Sunday cinema. But otherwise, it's Babylon 5, and then I'll be defending Elysium on Thursday. Saturday will be our next 2 episodes of Babylon 5. I don't know about next Sunday.
And Erevik, concerning the child being sacrificed, it didn't even make any sense. How did that cause the cities to float or whatever?
Magic.
It made no sense at all.
It sure didn't. But Professor, I hear that Question of Trek is returning.
Yes, we're returning tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Continuum Trucks channel. So please be there. Or if you can't be there, watch it later.
Yeah, I'll have to catch you on the rerun.
That's great, Gorilla. We'll take the view. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it on the replay as well because I'm planning to go see Star Trek 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am contemplating going to see it Thursday, but I'd have to drive an hour and a half to do it. Thursday is Star Trek Day. Thursday is Star Trek Day, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to go to my daughter's birthday party. It's about the same time, so.
Well, I will take priority.
Yeah.
Thomas, everybody's coming back that was there last month. Or I should say in July.
So we got a lot of good fun stuff coming up, sounds like. But I want to say thank you to everyone who joined us, both on the panel and in the chat. We're glad you could join us for this edition of Jeopardy! We should be back at our usual time next week, Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Looking forward to it.
And I hope everyone has a good night.
Good night, everyone.